Grantown-on-Spey was founded in 1765 by James Grant of Grant, who sought to provide a market and centre for wool, linen and timber manufacturing. Grantown retains its very orderly Georgian townscape, in which a number of independent retailers thrive. One example, located on the High Street, is Bookmark, an independent bookshop that offers a wide selection of books for all ages, including children. The range includes general fiction, outdoors, Scottish, and a small art section. Grantown has been popular with visitors since Victorian times, when its clear air was often prescribed by city doctors as a cure for all ills. Kinross House, located on Woodside Avenue, dates from this period. A fine, detached villa, it offers 4-star bed and breakfast in 6 comfortable ensuite rooms, close to all the town's amenities and numerous local woodland walks. The town remains a key tourist centre, and the National Park Authority is headquartered here. Leaving briefly the National Park, we head north for the coast and Nairn. En route is Cawdor, with its legendary castle, home to the Thanes of Cawdor, which has associations with Shakespeare's Macbeth, which he wrote in 1606. The mysteries of Macbeth give Cawdor Castle an elusive, evocative quality, yet at the same time it enjoys a very personal and friendly atmosphere. The castle is built around an ancient holly tree that has been carbon dated to 1372. Legend has it that the Thane dreamt he should build the castle at the spot his donkey laid to rest. After a long day's wandering, the donkey finally came to rest at this very tree. Additions were added over the years, resulting in a fairy tale affair of towers, turrets, gargoyles and crenellations. The castle has a gift shop, licensed restaurant and a 9-hole golf course. We now head for the seaside resort of Nairn. Charlie Chaplin holidayed here in his later years. Interestingly, he retired to Switzerland, living next door to the author A.J. Cronin, the creator of Dr. Finlay, and they became very close friends. At one time in Nairn, it was said that Gaelic was spoken at one end and English at the other. Indeed, it was here that Dr. Johnson first heard the Celtic tongue on his famous tour. It has a fine harbour, built in 1820 to Telford's plan. But Nairn is best known for its superb sandy beach, which in the summer teems with happy youngsters playing in the sand. Located at 115 High Street is Caledonian Craft Connections, stockists of a wide selection of wool, yarns and haberdashery, bead supplies, ribbons and buttons. Also showcasing locally made gifts such as jewellery, textiles, hand knits and much more. We travel back to Grantown and then towards Tomintoul, and rising above the Spey Valley, the road climbs sharply up through the heather. You may notice a lone free-standing chimney at the roadside. This was a roadman's lum, used in the 1920s and 30s, so the roadmen could stop and have a brew. A far more civilised alternative awaits today's traveller, as en route on a steep, twisty gradient is a welcome sight, the Bridge of Brown Tea Room, where you can enjoy a fair trade tea or coffee, a snack or full meal, or just an ice cream, while you take in the beautiful and tranquil scenery. 3 generations of stonemasons are said to have built the next village, the highest in the Highlands, started by the 4th Duke of Gordon in 1776. Tomintoul was initially developed on the old military road, built after the Jacobite Rebellion, and it lay between the rivers Ahn and Conglass. This was also at the hub of several cattle-droving roads and other routes commonly used by reavers. At Ahnside Studios, Barry and Jackie Horning have been designing and crafting the finest in wood and stained glass since 1992. Together, they specialise in creating unique products of the highest quality. They also retail outstanding craftwork from other talented Scottish craftsmen and women. Also located here is McNabb's Larder, a delicatessen specialising in Scottish food from smaller producers. Picnic lunches and hampers can be made to order. A McNabb is the hunting feat of stalking a stag, shooting a brace of grouse and landing a salmon all on the same day. A pinnacle of great achievement on the sporting estates hereabouts, and a phrase made famous by the author John Buchan. We travel through Glenlivet Estate, some 58,000 acres, acquired by the Crown Estates in 1937, and offering over 100 miles of waymarked paths.